La Organización Supranational Venezuela y Globovisión presentan
Good afternoon and welcome to the new Zoom and Facebook Live of the Mister Supranational Venezuela 2021. We are live from Caracas. I am Ana Karina Jardín and I'll be your host today. Every contestant will present their social action project in English. Now it's time to welcome our exceptional jury who will evaluate the candidates. And they are from California. He's been doing an excellent job together with doctors, saving lives during the worst pandemic ever experienced. He is a nurse, model, actor, and Mister Supranational 2019. Nate Serkovich. Hi, Nate.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. I'm very excited to see all the projects everyone's been working on.
Thank you. And our next guest is a talented woman who has been in every red carpet in Hollywood. She is an international model and a wonderful singer. And she's from Venezuela. Hi, Patricia Zavala. Hi, Patricia.
Hi, hola, ¿cómo están? Hello, everybody. So nice to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Patricia. Gracias por estar aquí, aunque ella está en Estados Unidos. Pues ella es de Venezuela, muy orgullosos de tenerte. Our following guest is from the beautiful country of Philippines. He is a nurse known as Miss Venezuela and a pageant blogger. Hi, Jason Eligio.
Hello, everyone. It's so nice to be here. Greetings to all of you, to all the viewers from Venezuela and to the rest of the world.
Thank you, Jason. The next guest is a famous journalist at CNN, producer of Directo USA, Oppenheimer Presenta, and Globo Economía. He is Sergio San Cristán. Hello, Sergio. Sergio, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you, guys. Thank you for inviting me to be as part of this amazing project. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergio. And to complete the jury panel, our next guest is a pageant expert, YouTube and blogger from From the Philippines, él es Alvin. He is Alvin Cebetero.
Hello, everyone. I'm so
Hi,
happy to be
Alvin.
back, and I'm very excited to listen to these projects of these 10 amazing men. Thank you.
Welcome, Alvin. Thank you for being with us. Well, thank you all for sharing with us today. Now it's time to start, but first I want to remind the jury they must cast their votes from 1 to 10. Understanding 1 has the lowest and 10 as the highest. You must send your vote by email to the organization at the end of this live, okay? Let's start with our first contestant, and he is William Badel. Welcome, William. How are you?
Hello, Ana Karina. Thank you. I'm very good. Thank you. Well, before anything, I would like to thank all of you for being here with us today. My name is William Badel. I'm 24 years old and I'm from Maracaibo, Venezuela. Currently, I'm living in Dubai and I work as a cabin crew, a model, and I'm also a communication student. Well, anyone who meets me will surely remember that I'm first and foremost a proud Venezuelan. The first thing I said about myself is that I belong to a rich culture that I'm keen on representing and sharing with others, the Wayu culture. My mother is Wayu. And before I go on, you might be wondering, what's Wayu? Well, I would love to tell you about it. The Wayus are an indigenous tribe located in the state of Zulia, and they live in a very remote place called La Guajira. And this place has a very limited access to resources such as water, electricity, but even more concerning, education. That's why my mother envisioned a better future for her family and gave my siblings and me the best education possible. She also taught me that education is the most important thing to shape our future for the better. My education opened many doors for me, and that allowed me to study abroad in the US and learn English, and also to come to Dubai and work for one of the most renowned airlines in the world. I have also learned from my mom how to love and appreciate the beauty of the Wayu culture. And that includes everything: my people, my land, my everything, even my dialect. But something that I like to highlight is the beauty of the Wayu art and craft. We have the famous mantas, which is like the national dress. We have handbags, we have hammocks or chinchorros, how we call it. And we have hats, beautiful hats. And to show you what I'm talking about, this is a hat handmade by my mom. As you can say, it says William. So when I first thought about developing my project, I got very excited with the idea of helping my people to have a better access to education. But the question is how? Well, I want to use Wayu art and craft to facilitate education through the creation of a foundation which the name will be, or it will go by the name, Suchin Wayu, which it translates from Wayunaiki, which is our dialect, to English as Wayu Force. And I think it's a very appropriate name because that's what I want. I want to empower my people. I want to embrace my people. And I think the best way to do it is through education. So basically, that's the concept of the project. I want to use Wayu art to facilitate education. And the business project of this, or the business plan of this project, it will consist of 3 major phases. Phase number 1 is raising money through the donation of the Venezuelan people, or actually anyone who wants to donate to this cause. So that way we can create a capital And also we can create employment because obviously we will need people for the distribution and the creation of all these pieces. And then we move on to phase number 2. On phase number 2, we will advertise. Once we have created all the pieces, the art pieces, we will advertise them through social media and, of course, in the website suchinguayud.com. As every piece sold, the money is going to be destined to help my people in La Guajira. So that's it. And then we move on to phase number 3, which in this phase is when we have the monthly sales targets achieved. This is when the actual project comes alive, because we will destine this money to, first of all, the enrollment of the students, paying the uniforms and education fees, and all that is all about. And also, we can use this money or these profits to invest in phase number 1. So this way we can create a sustainable cycle, and we can make this project long-lasting through the years and help many people. I think that's what I want for my project. I do believe that by making this project, we can help many, many people of my community and give them the opportunity that once my mom gave me. And we can be that bridge to see and to make these people succeed through education. To conclude, actually, I would like to thank the Mister Supranational organization for giving us the opportunity to create a social project, and as well giving me the opportunity to give visibility to my people in my community because they need it, and they're in need of that. I can't wait for this project to come alive, and nothing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, William. It's the turn of Ricardo Venezuela. Hi, Ricardo. How are you? Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Ricardo Venezuela. I am from Maracay, Venezuela. I have 21 years. I am basketball player for the Navegantes de Magallanes. My project is promote sport in Venezuela. It's important for my life, for my career. It's very happy in the project. According to unite sporting vital for the health, happiness, and awareness of children. Unfortunately, 80% of the children don't have any physical activity. Ahora sí, William, te ayudo ahorita para que me ayudes un poquitico.
Dale. Claro.
¿Qué quiero concretar con esto? Quiero impulsar el proyecto de impulsar el deporte en Venezuela, porque como todos sabemos, el deporte en Venezuela ya no es como antes. Yo creo que... So basically he wants to use sports to motivate people, because sport is not how it used to be, like in the gold times in Venezuela. He visto muchas canchas abandonadas en mi país, en mi estado, y yo creo que ese es el motivo y me da la motivación de poder ayudar a esa comunidad que tanto yo he deseado desde que he estado pequeño.
I have seen many sport fields and many sports facilities in neglected states, and that's what is motivating me to make this project.
De hecho, en mi equipo, Chicago Cubs, de los United States, iba a ser una fundación la cual el equipo me iba a prestar el apoyo, pero lamentablemente no se pudo. Iba a ser eso lo que iba a ser. Okay.
In fact, the Chicago Cubs, baseball team that I used to play, they were about to help me with this project.
Y también quiero impulsar a esos jóvenes, a esos niños que de verdad tengan el propósito de seguir en el deporte. Quiero sacarlos. Vale.
And also wanted to help this project. Also wanted to help all these kids and young people for the sports.
Si Dios me da la oportunidad de ejercer aquí o en cualquier lado, de verdad agradecido porque mis padres me educaron eso.
If God's allowed me to make this project true, because my parents has taught me.
Hasta el mismo equipo me motivó a hacerlo. De hecho, tengo compañeros que ya tienen fundaciones y yo he visto cómo ha evolucionado el deporte.
Even my own teammates have done it. I have seen how my teammates have created projects and have create these projects a reality.
Y sería para mí tener un proyecto basado en lo que motiva a la gente, que es el deporte, que tanto la gente ama. Algunos aman, algunos no. Pero yo creo que esa es la motivación que quiero llevar a la gente.
And it will be it's my motivation to use a sport as a project, because some people love sports and some people doesn't, but for me, it is my engine to create a project.
¿Cómo ayudaría a esas personas? Dándole
How would I help
educación,
these people?
dándole educación, dándole charlas, dándole cosas que gracias a Dios el equipo me enseñó a mí.
By giving education, by making chats, giving this information that my own team gave it to me.
Y quiero transmitirle eso, lo que el equipo me transmitió a mí, a esas personas, en darle conocimiento, en sacarlo de las drogas, en sacarlo de una vida mala. Quiero meterlos en el deporte.
And I want to transmit to the young generation what the team has transmitted to me, which is the good things: a life without drugs, a life based on sports, and a life based on education.
Y de verdad me siento confiado. Siempre he pensado que esto se basa en mejorar el deporte en Venezuela. De verdad me gustaría tener una fundación la cual pueda ayudar a esos jóvenes y niñas que tengan su sueño como yo lo tuve. Y bueno, esto fue...
I want to create my foundation because that's what I want. I want to make the sport better in my country. I want to help the young generation in my country. And I think by using sports, we can make it happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you, William, for helping your
Thank you, William.
You're welcome.
Okay, it's the turn of Eugenio Fernandez. Hi, Eugenio, and welcome.
Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, I'm Eugenio Fernandez. I'm born in Valencia, Venezuela. I'm living right now in the United States, New York City specifically. I want to speak right now with my project. It's a little introduction for the fashion and the entertainment in this country or whatever part of the world. My vision is try to help. That's the new talent coming with us with this city or in Venezuela. 1 second.
Don't worry, Eugenio. Oh my God, I don't know what's happening, but we wait for a minute.
Okay, no problem. Yes, I'm ready.
Are you ready? Okay. Let's continue. Okay.
I'm fixing that right now. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, my vision is try to help us the new talents coming to the city or on whatever part of the world. I know it's difficult to start, and that's in this industry because everyone have the big one dream or want to say actor, model, or whatever, but try to start it maybe in the away got a little bit difficult, right? And try to my mission here is say everyone new talent. It's nothing is difficult, nothing is impossible. You can do it, and only my object in this is really say what is the real part in that industry. I know that people want to the star or the lights or everything, but my object here is say what is the real part. If you really like, you need to know what is your way where you need to go. I'm nervous. I'm sorry, but okay. I want to be the bridge with us new people come to that industry. I want to with the other models or the other actors or there's people working with the history, try to help me help those people, help those the new talent. Because I know I'm right now in the Mister Supranational Venezuela. I have everyone see me, but I don't want to only the people see me with like that's the guy, the model, or live in New York, or maybe he knows more than the other guys because he knows with the other organization. No, I want to stay here because I want to help everyone, includes my friends in the competition, girls or boys. I want to help and say what is the real or the correct way you need a guy in that industry, because it's in a couple little seconds you got the different way. If you lose your dreams, and that moment is with the people say that you want to be actor or model, it's not that good because maybe you go to the prostitution or the drugs. It's not true. You need to know what is the real way. For the reason I'm here right now and try to explain with everything this. If everyone wants to help for this right now, on whatever time, my social communication is open all the time, and the Supranational Venezuela too. And if you want to help, I'm here, the organization too. And thank you for that opportunity. I want everyone is good. Yeah, I know I got my glasses on. Sorry, I know that. Thank you.
Don't worry, Eugenio. Thank you. And the next contestant is Gianfranco Petit.
Hi, everyone. You listen? Hi.
Yes, Gianfranco, we listen to you now.
All right, thank you. Hello, everyone. I hope you'll be okay. My name is Gianfranco Petit. I'm 20 years old. Thank you so much for being here. My project is called Re-Educate to Rescue. In Venezuela, there are children and teenagers who unfortunately do not have a home. This leading them to be on the streets, to ask for money, sleep outside of a safe roof, and even steal. I have the opportunity to visit a foster home with children between 5 and 17 years old who have lost values such as education, their respect, and in some cases, they are aggressive people. So I would like to focus my project on recovering their values and inspire them to be honest people and productive people, capable of developing their potential so they can achieve anything they set their mind to. In my case, I was fortunate to receive since my childhood values that I'm super grateful today because they define me as the person I am. That's why I have the aspiration to help them to get out of that situation so that they can be included in the society and no one talk about that topic. Likewise, the mission is to educate individuals to strengthen their personality, consequently unproductive for society and multipliers of this project. The vision will be achieved through workshops, recreational and sport activities, motivational talks, games, and debates, basic and psychological counseling in order to show them that I have to the future and that despite this current situation. This project, we can divide this project, the materialization of the project, in 4 phases. The phase 1 is the limitation of the population. Locate the centers with the children and teenagers in the street to know and understand the story of each one of them. In the phase 2, the execution of the vision, we can counseling along with experts who elaborate the one strategic plan. One strategic plan with individual goals and established for the execution of the activities foreseen in the project vision. The phase 3 will be follow-up of goals. Make a periodic evaluation in one kid, in one day, for example, for the execution of the activities and deployment and establish goals. Phase 4, technical training of sustainability. Carry out the technical training that will be useful for professional life. They will be provided with the help of experts in several areas, like cooking, pastry, crafts, so we can sell it and obtain profits of this project. The purpose of this project is to give a new opportunity to those young people who are the future of our country and have a lost hope, showing them by applying these values on a daily basis, they will be able to have a full life away from bad habits, obviously. And I'm going to tell you, whatever or not, be the winner of the Mister Supranational Venezuela 2021, I will provide my helping hand to encourage the young people to move forward. So I will make my social media platform available to be the voice for others. And I will ask my followers to spread this information in order to raise awareness. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Thank you. Creating empathy and echoing this problem around the world. And eventually, each one of has a story to tell, because if we take the chances to change the circumstances, imagine all we can do. And I stick with the slogan of one of the shelters: educate to prevent, re-educate to rescue. Remember, just one spark starts fire. With one little action, the chain reaction will never stop. I am Gianfranco Petit, and I want to be the next Mister Supranational Venezuela 2021. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gianfranco. Well, Sanderson Roa, it's your turn. Sanderson, it's your turn now.
Hi, sorry. My name is Sanderson Roa. I'm 26 years old, and I was born in the beautiful city of Caracas. I'm a petroleum engineer and a model. I consider myself a humble guy, and it's always on my mind the quote: "It is not necessary to be an extraordinary man to achieve extraordinary things. It's about focus, passion, and drive in everything we do." I've been working for the past 2 years with the Somos Vida Foundation. Their work is focused on helping kids with cancer all over the country. Currently, we are putting a lot of effort on helping Stefano Mays, a 6-year-old kid who needs an immediate transplant in Spain, bone marrow transplant in Spain, for Spain, where it is less expensive. For this purpose, we created the campaign Todos con Stefano, where a lot of people have collaborated with this noble cause. Among them, the Supranational Organization, along with Mr. Prince Julio Cesar, gave us an incredible news. They provided the flight tickets so Stefano can go to Spain. I'm deeply humbled with their help, and it will never be enough to show my appreciation with them. This is the main goal of us as a foundation, to collaborate with all the people who may need our help. The foundation, Somos Vida, is a family for me, where the mission of our project is none other than help the recovery of our children with cancer. That more people join us and that this family grows every day, recognizing that the being persistent, it will always bring us closer to our goal. As Mister Supranational Venezuela, I will have the media power and the supranational organization to continue collaborating with this foundation with more than 10 years of experience. So thank you. Allah, salama so oras mo.
Thank you, Sanderson. Now it's the turn of Juan Alberto Garcia. Are you there?
Ayana, give me 5 seconds to adjust the camera, please.
Okay, don't worry. We wait just a second, maybe. I don't know. Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Perfect. Hi. Okay.
My name is Juan Garcia. I'm 22 years old, and actually living in Valencia, Venezuela. And so actually a social communication student and life coach. Today, I'm talking about my project. The name is Consciously Enhancing Your Skills. What's it? It's very, very easy. This is a project based on my personal experience. If each of the circumstances that I have been able to live during different situations. So, sorry. And that through then I have managed to enhance my qualities. And who is it aimed at? I want to focus the project directly on children's and teens. You can show you?
Yeah, perfectly.
Okay, very good. But I also want to be a project that can be adapted to anyone, so that it is a feasible and lasting project over time through digital platforms and the Globovision television channel. And who am I going to do it? Through talks, conversations, conferences, or didactic activities or routines where they can feel identified with the environment. So identify with the environment and work dynamics. How to get them to identify themselves. So first, we must listen. Very important, listen. Listen to each person, understand what the primary need is, and based on that, addressed in the most dynamic possible way. What techniques can I use? I want to merge pedagogical and practical elements. So, all this to facilitate the learning of information that is going to be provided, and the participants can define their own identity, educational games, challenge, and riddles, exchange for ideas, interpreted roles. Why one identity and not another thing? Because it is very, very, very important to know who we are, what we want, and what we do things for. Identity allows us to discover and recognize our qualities, to enhance and develop them daily. So, identity, we can allow ourselves to experience new sensations that help us to consciously understand our life goal. What are the main objectives? I want to promote values and principles. Wait. Give importance to the sense of personality to each individual. and raise awareness and promote attitudes, and very important, encourage inclusion and respect, assets, attitudes, abilities, and qualities. What is my purpose? Oh, the finality, what are the main objectives, is consciously motivate to be a better version every day. What is my purpose? Is may we all learn to be thankful, recognize, empower, and execute every important trait that can characterize a person. Finally, this was the explanation for my project. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Juan Alberto. Gerardo Martinez, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Hi, everybody. Are you listening to me?
Yeah. Hi, Gerardo. How are you?
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm so. First of all, I want to say thank you because I feel so glad to be here with these professional people, and I feel very, 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 very excited. I don't know. My name is Gerardo Martinez. I am from Monagas, Venezuela, and I feel it was hard for me to choose something specifically for helping people, because I think that maybe when it's about help, anything it's possible, and anything it's maybe can work. So for me, I start, or I beginning with idea from my own experience, like I was living in a new country, like I did 3 years ago, and I have 3 years living in Argentina. So it was very, very difficult the first year, obviously, and because I didn't have help, I didn't have support. I came alone, and I came with all my dreams to do something special for my life, because I think that I feel with the possible capacity to do things for myself, and I'm always be dreamer, and I want to be bigger things for my life, like an artist, like I did say before, but I graduate by artistic plastic artist. I'm sorry. And also I am an actor. I study actor, and I study for be model too. So I came with a dream to Argentina. So then I thought, why don't to do something special for the people who need that help and that support in the moment when you are new in a city, or new in a country, or whatever you want to go. Okay, so that was the reason that I think, why now help people that is starting in a new dream, like I did before. I don't know if I explained, but I try. and this is for me very important, because I think we have to begin when you feel the experience. So that's why I choose that project, social project. And this is about maybe we are getting something new, like a platform or social media that is new, a lot of technology right now. So that I want to do something like this, based on a platform for helping people, and maybe apps for the phones, or maybe whatever idea that it's possible, because we are a lot of technology. So that's why we can use things so easy for that. So, and okay, for me, my idea is based to and helping with professional persons that knows about anything that you are looking for, like hospitality or a healthy help, or schools, or you are looking for universities, you are looking for a new project or whatever that you are making. And so that's why if you are in a new place, in a new country, you can get the opportunity because there's gonna be people for helping you between the platform that I want to work. And not only me, I want to be part of this. So many people who are with my experience, and that people is going to feel the good idea to help another people because they maybe have the same experience like I did. I hope that you guys understand what I tried to say, and I don't know. I feel that I can help in anybody in any position. Like my partner say, I'm a volunteer too, because this is about, we're talking about help, and like I said before, this is something special, and I think that we can help in any situation. For when it's about help, we can do anything. So for finish, I want to say thank you so much again for your time, for the Mister Supranational Venezuela organization, and all my partners here. We are very talented, and I feel so great and nervous, but I'm good. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Thank you, Gerardo, for your time. And the next contestant is Francesco Laureta. Hi, Francesco. How are you?
Hi, Anna. I'm fine. Thank you. Well, my name is Francesco Laureta, and I live in Maracay. I'm 24 years old, and I have a degree on social communication. Well, throughout my life, and thanks to the guidance I have received from my parents, I have involved in activities that have led me to develop empathy and understanding about people's needs. Since I can remember, I have helped my parents in the family business, which is an ice cream shop, where I have been in contact with people in need of food or shelter, most of them children looking for a hot meal or just ice cream. I have also participated in numerous church activities, and I must stand up as an experience that has a tremendous impact on me when I joined the teenage group of the church Madre María de San Jose, where I have been involved in activities at the foster home that was there. I could see firsthand the work that nuns do, not only to educate the girls, but also to prepare them for life. In this medium, I have had the opportunity to meet people who seek to help other people in need. I met a young man who promotes a non-profit organization that provides food and supplies to people with low resources. And the midst of these experiences have led me to see how our actions can make someone's life better, and that inspired my project. The name of my project is Make an Action, Change Our Life. And the mission of this social project is to help people in need, allowing them to participate in a program where they can get food and education. Because I think these necessities are very important for the development of a person, because nobody can have the strength or the energy to do or learn something if they are hungry, aren't they? So, in first place, the educational program will consist of motivational talks about well-being and healthcare, and the teaching of art and craft. So, once the program is finished, these people could have an opportunity to work and to be part of the society. On the other hand, the food program will be focused on providing at least 2 meals per day to the neediest people with some degree of malnutrition, and for everyone who wants to be part of the educational program. These activities will be carried out in a house or space provided by the community at the beginning. And my vision is, hopefully, if the program thrives, we can build a communal hall where we can carry out these previously established activities and also have a computer room so that later we can add the teaching of digital and technological skills, which I think they are very, very important nowadays. And I believe through Mister Supranational platform and the exposition of social media, I can reach out to people that want to help others and establish connection with investors and volunteers that want to put their knowledge and resources at the service of this program. And I hope with their generous heart and solidarity, we can start to develop this project. And remember, we're not just giving food, we are changing life. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you, Francesco. It's the turn of the other Francesco Piscitelli.
I'm here. Hello, everyone. I'm Francesco Piscitelli. Mabuhay from my friends. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Venezuela, Maracay. Right now, I'm living in Italy. I'm a model, an opera singer student, and I'm also certified as a personal trainer and sport nutrition. For me, it's a pleasure to be here with all of you. Great person, great artist, and I hope you all enjoy this activity with us. Well, I'm going to introduce my project. It is about sexually transmitted diseases and early pregnancy. My project is called Preserve Your Life. As I said in my previous presentation of my project in Spanish, this is a topic that may seem repetitive, but for many. But the reality is that this is a problem that continues to affect the world, and it is necessary to take it seriously and responsibly. As we know, at each stage of our physical development, sexuality has different manifestations, such as adolescence, representing a delicate transition in which young people develop their personality and build their identity. And precisely in this period, young people begin to be curious and inquire about their sexuality and its nature. Now, according to the World Health Organization, each day more than 1 million people contract an sexual transmitted disease caused, among other reasons, by bacteria, fungi, parasites, viruses that are transmitted through sexual contact, of course. Now, the incidence of STD with bacterial etiology in Europe has shown an unexpected increase, especially in large cities and metropolises. Now, according to studies conducted previously, 86% of sexually transmitted infections are distributed among underdeveloped countries, especially in sub-Saharan Africa, where prevention and treatment methods for sexually transmitted diseases and unintended pregnancies are less effective. So in this regard, and according to the World Health Organization, pregnancy between the age of 10 and 19 is considered a public health problem, which is related to biological, psychological, and social consequences that can be negative for both the mother and the newborn. The World Health Organization estimates also that around 16 million girls between the age of 15 and 19 give birth to a newborn worldwide, while 1 million girls under the age of 15 becoming mothers nowadays. So I think Sex education in children and adolescents is still an urgent matter in the continent of America, especially in Venezuela. Abortions in risky situations, early pregnancy, and unwanted pregnancy, sexually transmitted diseases, promiscuity, prostitution, sexual abuses, violence, aberrations, and a lack of access to contraceptive prompt us to consider whether young people are really offered the appropriate information at the right time as a preventive measure. I would like to read something. This is a report made by the observatory, the Venezuelan Observatory. Okay, so the Venezuelan Observatory for Human Rights. Okay, I'm here. Sorry. The Venezuelan Observatory for Women's Human Rights, in the report of sexual health in Venezuela, stated that pregnancy in adolescents is the second sexual and reproductive health problem. 50% of Venezuelan adolescents initiate their sexual life before the age of 19 and 10% before the age of 15. 21% of live birth registered in the country occur in adolescents between 15 and 19 years of age, where 2 of 5 students abandon their studies prematurely. These alarming statistics confirm that it's the existential situation of Venezuelan adolescents, where young women and men have unprotected relationships, not taking prevention into account, representing an imminent risk because just as they can become pregnant due to lack to contraceptive method, they can also develop some STD. So we know also that in the last 10 years, adolescents gain access to a wide range of sexual information, having cases where the information has a lack of clear and precise details and actions that and we have to take actions has to be taken. Hence the need to maintain educational actions aimed to increase their knowledge addressing sexuality. So sexuality in young people is a subject of great concern due to the current tendency. So what's our mission? Well, our mission is to contribute to the qualitative development and spread education and culture of sexuality in conditions of equality and respect to the integrity of women. We have also the project Viability. This is a feasible project because the resources needed are used in a daily basis in most institutions, such as computers and video beams. However, the support of the companies is fundamental, providing and donating condoms, contraceptive pills, and financial support to provide material to adolescents, such as printed material to conduct the surveys, or in case we do not have a video beam, that's not a problem, we can rent it. So the project is very easy to do. Now, objectives of the project: to prevent sexually transmitted diseases and early pregnancy, spreading information to adolescents. The specific objectives: well, first of all, to determine the level of knowledge about sexual transmitted infections in adolescents through surveys. To determine the level of awareness about early pregnancy service as well, and to provide information about sexually transmitted diseases and early pregnancy. Now, what's the target audience? Well, the speech's goal is to aim young people living in areas with limited access to this information in Venezuela, along with teachers, so they can be spokesperson and able to consolidate the foundation of a comprehensive education and inculcate knowledge and responsibility in young people with the support, of course, of professionals. In addition, we will have the support of Mr. Thomas Linares, who is a specialist in the area of counseling, and he's also the co-founder of Emblema. Emblema is a foundation which is an educational tool for teaching support in elementary education schools in 45 vulnerable areas, such as rural communities and poor neighborhoods in Venezuela, seeking to improve the comprehensive education of children and pre-adolescent children. Well, this is all my project. I hope you like it and don't underestimate this topic, because as you can see, this is not a joke. This is the reality. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Francesco Pichitelli. And the last contest today is Juan Pablo dos Santos. Hi, Juan Pablo, how are you?
Hello.
Are you ready now?
Hello. My name is Juan Pablo dos Santos. I am 21 years old. I am a motivator, a student, and a speaker. I studied business administration. I am here trying to fulfill my dreams. This is my project. After losing of my legs and understand what it means, this is my project. I depend of all of this to do my life, to walk, to cook, to shower, and a lot more. This is why in my project, I want to help to all those people with a motor disability due to a lack of a body members to have a normal life as men. A life what they can work, a story, and basically you want. Foundation. Juan Pablo dos Santos. What is it? It's a foundation created to help people with motor disabilities to lack a body members. Mission: to help the largest number to return a normal life, to be independent and able to return to the world of work and education. Characteristics: it's autonomous. It has voluntary participants. The profits go directly to help the patients. It's not legally constituted yet, but we are already working on it. Through my social media, we have accomplished help for some people satisfactorily. It will have a web page where people can choose and will find all patient history and everything they need. How will it be sustainable over time? We're in the support of large companies and working together to achieve a win-to-win among both parts. Not only giving the possibility of donating to companies, but also to natural peoples who wish they contribute to it, serving an example that losing one or more members of our body not limit of or achieving your dreams. Returning fully rehabilitated peoples to work in the companies that support us and showing the recovery. How will the Mister Supranational help the foundation? It will help me take this foundation to another level and be able to find to more companies to support my project.
not only in Venezuela, but in the whole world. It is very expensive, very, very expensive, pay the protective treatment in the world. William, you can help me, please.
Claro, papá, pero porfa, vamos a hacerlo por línea, porque si no se me va el hilo. Entonces, cuando te digas una línea, yo la traduzco, ¿va?
No, perfecto. Solo quiero finalizar con una pequeña frase que se me acaba de ocurrir, pero quiero compartirlas para que se entienda un poco.
Vale.
Quiero agradecer primero, disculpen mi mal inglés, pero hice un gran esfuerzo para poder comunicarme con ustedes y expresar un proyecto que llevo desde el fondo de mi corazón, porque sé lo que es no tener piernas.
I want to thank all of you because I have tried my really best, even though I had not as good English, but I have tried my really best to project this social project from the bottom of my heart. Even though I don't have legs, sorry. See, I need to follow. Even though I don't have legs, yeah, this is something that I wanted to present.
Y lo último, si no permití que perder mis dos piernas me quitara la posibilidad de volver a caminar.
And for last, if I didn't allow that my two legs stop the possibility of make me walk,
no permitiré que no dominar inglés de una manera perfecta me impida llevar mi proyecto a más personas como ustedes.
I'm not going to allow that English doesn't let me transmit my message or my social project to you guys.
Thank you very much. Gracias, William. Un abrazo, hermano.
A ti.
Thank you, Juan Pablo, and thank you, William, too. And well, thank you to all participants for presenting your social project. But now, does Yuri have any question now? Raise your hand. Okay. Sergio San Cristan have a question.
Yeah, guys, I have a question for William and Gerardo. If you could share the trophy of being Mister Supranational Venezuela 2021, how do you combine your sports and educational projects?
Okay.
Oh, wait, sorry. Can you please repeat the question again? If I combine?
Yeah. This question is for William and Gerardo. If you could share the trophy of being Mister Supranational Venezuela 2021, how you combine your sports and educational projects? Because I know you were working together with the translation, so it could work together as well.
Well, no. Am I?
Yeah, you can do, o Gerardo, podemos decirlo en español también, si es más sencillo. Gerardo, para que podáis hablar los dos. Si pudierais, ya que os habéis estado ayudando en la traducción, si pudierais compartir, ¿no? El premio, imagínate que no fuera para uno, pudiera ser para los dos. Vuestros proyectos se han basado en educación, ¿no? Uno en educación deportiva y otro más en otro tipo de educación. Como habéis trabajado muy bien juntos, si os dieran la opción, ¿cómo lo haríais? ¿No? Así. ¿Cómo combinaríais los dos proyectos?
Okay, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm gonna speak first, I guess. I guess, well, my project is dedicated to the Wayu culture and the indigenous tribe. So the only way I guess we can combine them is that at the end of the day, they are Venezuelan people, regardless if they're Wayu, regardless if they practice any sport, regardless where they are. At the end of the day, they are Venezuelans, and the main project here is to work towards our country and to help our country. So that's basically how I see it, basically.
Thank you. Great response. Great song.
Thank you.
Can I answer you?
Sure. Yeah.
Bueno, gracias por la pregunta. Okay, I think that I will receive any help that is possible, and it's very, very, very nice that any I mean, like something that be more or plus, like we said, plus for something, it's better. Okay, so that if I have the possibility to do both things similar, that it's better, and it's better idea for me, like sport and education. Obviously, I do. Yes, obviously, yes.
Thank you, Gerardo. Alvin Cebetero, it's your turn to ask.
Thank you very much. And first of all, I would like to congratulate everyone for doing an excellent job in presenting their work. And I might also be asking help in translating my question, just in case someone wanted it in Spanish. Well, I will be asking the same question that I asked with the women earlier. Since all of the social projects presented deals with public interaction, I was actually wondering on how will you be able to execute your social works with the challenges of the pandemic, like social distancing and lockdown happening?
Okay, William Badel.
Thank you, Alvin, for your question. Well, as we know, the global pandemic has touched everyone and has changed the world forever. So I guess based on our social project, what we need to do is adjust to the time being. We need to promote safety, and we need to promote health to all the person involved, to all the people involved, because at the end of the day, we want to accomplish this social project, but we don't want to compromise the health of anyone. So in terms of my social project, since it's a very remote place, the pandemic hasn't been as hard in La Guajira. So there will be minor changes in terms of the pandemic, but definitely it's something that is very achievable and doable, because at the end of the day, look at us right now. It's a world pandemic and we're still connecting through internet, and we have just adjust to time and adjust to a global pandemic.
Thank you, William. Okay, Nate, raise your hand. Nate Serkovich.
Hello.
Do you have a question?
Yes, I did actually. Well, first off, I wanted to say, that was an amazing job by everybody. I know a lot of you guys were worried about your English. You guys killed it. You did amazing. Yo solo hablo español un poco. So I could not do what you guys did in a foreign language. You guys did a really good job. I really do appreciate the fact that you guys all seem to pick topics that were, very personal to you. I think that's a great way to be passionate about something that kind of guarantees that you're going to follow through with whatever project you pick. You pick something that's important to your personal life. So that's, really cool to see. My question was actually for Francesco. I don't know. I can't, Piscitelli? I don't know how you say your last name. Okay. I was just curious, what made you choose early pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases? What made you choose that topic to make your social project about?
Well, Nate, thank you for your question. Well, since I'm here in Italy, I saw that here people don't take the precautions. And when the Mister Supranational Organization said we have to do a project, the first thing that comes to my mind was sexual transmitted diseases and early pregnancy, because it's something that in Venezuela and in America is one of the principal problems. So I say in my mind, well, I want to share to people that doesn't have the possibility of get access to information, to real information, because as I said in my project, we have a big range of information in internet, but that information is not the right one. You have to Well, it depends also where you search the information. But I think that the most important thing is when you work with professionals, and these professionals has the possibility of give the people the information that is necessary to know the problem. So it was that the problem that in Europe and in America, this is a big problem.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just curious, just because, you know, working as a nurse, you see that problem every single day at work. I mean, it is a rampant problem all across the world, especially in poor communities, just throughout the entire world. So I appreciate that you explaining that for me. I was just curious what made you choose that. Thank you.
Thanks to you.
Thank you, guys. Patricia, do you have any question? I think you raised your hand. I don't know. Okay, I think she don't have any question. Any question more for him? Alvin Cebetero, do you have a question?
Yes, I was actually fascinated by the presentation of Juan Alberto Garcia. So my question is to him and to Gianfranco Petit as well. How will you be able to bring your social work into an international level, just in case you go to Mister Supranational and win?
Hi, Alvin. Thank you for your question. And William, help me, please.
La pregunta fue que tu proyecto social, si de ganar el Mister Supranational Venezuela, ¿cómo llevarías tu proyecto social al proyecto internacional cuando vayas al Supranational en Polonia, básicamente?
Okay. Bueno, voy a hablar en español y me lleva un poquito para traducirle.
Dale, sí va.
De ganar el concurso internacional, además tener la oportunidad de representar a Venezuela, yo siento que la principal herramienta que no solamente tengo yo, sino todos.
If I get the chance to win and represent Venezuela in international pageant, we all have this tool, okay?
Son las plataformas digitales. Creo que durante la pandemia nos hemos podido dar cuenta.
And they are the digital platform. And I can see that over the pandemic,
nos hemos podido dar cuenta del alcance y sobre todo la gran influencia que podemos tener en la sociedad.
Over the pandemic, we could have seen how by using these platforms, we can make a bigger impact.
Yo creo que ese sería el primer paso para poder llegar a todas las personas y finalmente poderlas abordar de una manera presencial.
I think that would be the first step in order to reach out people. And after that, after the digital form or the digital phase, we can make a bigger impact in a present stage.
Yes, thank you for your question, Alvin.
Okay, thank you, Juan Alberto. Any question more? Okay, I think this is all for today. Maybe we'll meet again next Tuesday, April 27, to enjoy the fitness and sport competition. Thank you guys for being here today, and our jury, thank you so much. Thank you all for being here with us. Follow us on Instagram at Supranational Venezuela and at Miss Supra Venezuela. Well, I am Ana Karina Jardín. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ana Karina. Bye.
Thank you.